So welcome to this water ritual, the faces of breast cancer. We begin our time together, as we always do, acknowledging the land on which we sit. Here in Washington, D.C., the Piscataway and the Anacostan peoples have lived here before us. And I can't help but wonder as we walk in their footsteps, how many of them and their descendants had or have breast cancer, or for that matter, any form of cancer. So type in the chat the names of the indigenous people of the land where you live, so we can honor them this evening.
Okay. Because our world right now more than ever desperately needs peace, we begin with a prayer for peace written by Mary on October 12, 23. Water weeps. As we grieve, let us make peace. As we make peace, let us grasp hands in hope. As we grasp hands, the children will see the love through our tears. Water grieves, hopes, loves, and weeps for peace. Amen.
Let's take a moment to just send peace to wherever in the world it's needed tonight. And as you know, October is Breast Cancer Month. It's a worldwide annual campaign raising up the faces of breast cancer to highlight the importance of breast awareness, education, and research. About 1 in 8 women born today in the United States will be diagnosed with breast cancer in her lifetime. We hope that that number lessens as we all live our lifetimes. Most of all, we hope that there's a cure. The good news is that most people can survive breast cancer if it's detected and treated early. So we gather to be in solidarity with those who have or have had breast cancer, their friends, colleagues, and loved ones. We support women with breast cancer and assure them that they are not alone. That's the motto for this 23rd. It's the theme. No one should face breast cancer alone. No one should face any cancer or any illness alone. So we give thanks tonight for a prophetic woman, Dr. Susan Love, and we honor her legacy as one of the world's most visible public faces in the war on breast cancer. Susan's from this area just down the street in Baltimore, and she's a water friend. She's an East Coaster. She did her medical studies in Boston, and she set up her foundation in Los Angeles. So she's covered the United States with this important work. She was a groundbreaking surgeon. She still is. A tireless breast health advocate, and the author of the best-selling book, Dr. Susan Love's Breast Book. And this is from one of the first edition. It's long been considered the go-to resource for people living with breast cancer. She was a researcher, an activist, and a friend who died on July 2nd, 2023, at her home in Los Angeles at the young age of 75. She died of a recurrence of leukemia. We remember you, Susan.
Come drink deep of living waters without cup and close to the ground. Wade ferry into troubled waters when love and lives that bound. Come drink deep. I turn my hand to sky rain falling, wash the warmth of numbness from my soul. Turn my heart in tide of peace renewed, when love and rage run home. Come drink deep. Come rains of heaven on the dry sea, rains of love on every turgid land. Roots in places awakening compassion, some hope springs on our hands. Come drink deep. Come drink deep. Come drink deep.
Let us remember and name some of the brave and courageous women with breast cancer whose lives have affected ours. Barbara Rosenblum, Jewish sociologist, co-author of Cancer in Two Voices, died of breast cancer in August 1988. We remember you, Barbara.
Audre Lorde, poet laureate of New York State. In 1991, influential Black writer on feminist, racial, lesbian, and sexual issues, died of breast cancer November 17, 1992. We remember you, Audre.
Sheryl Crow, Jane Fonda, Heidi Heidelkamp, Sandra Day O'Connor, Debbie Wasserman Schultz, Gloria Steinem, Ann Romney, Hoda Kotb, Melissa Etheridge, Robin Roberts, Chris Evert, Martina Navratilova, Andrea Mitchell, Ruby Dee, Cokie Roberts, Masumi Miyazaki, Robin Williams, Wendy Rieger, and so many others surviving or dying from breast cancer. We remember you.
Let us name the women we know who are living with or have died of breast cancer. Type their names in the chat. We remember you.
women who will die today of breast cancer, and women who will survive, we remember you.
Women who are living with breast cancer have many challenges, many concerns. Most are concerned with body image and the side effects of treatment, such as hair loss, infections from chemo, weakened immune system, external pores on their body, tattooing, and fatigue. Cancer diagnosis can impact marriages and partnerships, family relationships, routines, parenting, friendships, and intimacy. Being busy with medical appointments can cause fatigue, as well as less time and energy for family, relationships, and self. Cancer diagnosis can be frightening and life disruptive, but support from loved ones make it easier to face this journey. Listen to women with cancer.
My world turned upside down at 7 o'clock in the morning of March 8th as I stood in the shower, a lump in the breast, a moment of panic. So begins a journey that every woman fears. Susanna, healthcare provider.
Cancer wakes you up and you say, there must be more out there to life. I wonder what that is. Jill Eikenberry, actress.
My cancer scare changed my life. I'm grateful for every new healthy day. It has helped me prioritize my life. Olivia Newton-John, singer, died August 8th, 2022.
What does it mean to say, I have survived, until you take the mirrors and turn them outward and read your own face in their outraged light? Adrienne Rich, poet, from Corralitos Under the Rolls of Cloud, and in An Atlas of the Difficult World.
With one breast or none, I'm still me. The sum total of me is infinitely greater than the number of my breasts. Alice Walker, author, endorsement in the Cancer Journals by Audre Lorde.
Cancer treatment takes all the stuffing out of you. Words jumble together, you have no energy, concentration is impossible. Just when I needed prayer the most, it eluded me. Elizabeth Toman, religious sister of the Congregation of the Humility of Mary, photographer, founder of Healing Petals and the Center for Media Literacy, in Conversation at Water, 2015.
Hi, my name is Dre. I'm 39 years old. I'm a preschool teacher, and at 38 years old, I was diagnosed with stage 1 breast cancer. I found a lump in my breast while I was taking a shower. I knew it was something different that I hadn't felt before, so I knew I needed to get checked out. I was pretty confident early on. I met with the doctor. I got my plan, surgery, radiation, and I felt good and I felt positive. And then after my surgery, I met with my medical oncology and they were like, oh, you're gonna actually need chemo. It was like, what? Like, I'm gonna have chemo? Like, I was just not prepared. And so that was a weak moment for me having to accept that. But I have people that are like, we're right here with you. We're gonna support you, whatever you need. It was absolutely amazing. The moms in my school that were in my class all secretly got a bunch of pink roses, and they arranged for all my students to bring me a rose during our party, and I just gathered this bouquet and I just lost it. I was just in tears. They knew what I was going through, and their love and support for me, just to show something like that, is exactly what humankind is. I feel like that was the definition of that moment. I am just so grateful to God that I found that lump, because at my age, we don't take it seriously. You know, it's not a big deal. You wait to get mammograms till you're older. You know, it doesn't happen to young people, but I'm meeting so many young women that are being diagnosed. And so it's like, we need that early detection, because early detection could save lives. It saved mine.
We've heard some amazing stories of amazing women. And unfortunately, breast cancer has touched most people's lives, personally, through friends, through family, through reading, through watching films, everywhere. So tonight, as we get into groups, I have about 3. The reflection in front of us is, how has breast cancer touched you? What's helped you and your loved ones through this journey? Remember, 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed in the United States. That means that at least 2 of us or 3 of us on this call tonight will be in that number. So take your candle and let's light it if you haven't already. So hold your candle or be part of the candle that any of us is holding. And think of the word of blessing that you wish to offer now. And the idea is just have a litany that says something like the light of hope,
Courage, healing,
Community,
bravery,
Resilience.
Perseverance.
hope,
mystery,
no regrets,
Determination.
Hope.
Positivity.
calmness,
Awareness.
and let's extend our light in front of us. May the blessing of light be upon you. Light on the outside and light on the inside, with divine light shining on you and through you. May you glow with warmth and bring peace. Amen.
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 Blessed be. May it be so.
Amen.
And now we can take these prayers and these reflections and put them into action this week and as we move forward in these possible ways. You can learn about the signs and symptoms of breast cancer, know your body, and advocate for yourself, both within the doctor's offices and health spheres and outside of it. Ask doctors and nurses to speak to women about the importance of getting screened for breast cancer, like mammograms, as Carolyn said, and encourage all women to consult with their doctors about getting mammograms and get a mammogram yourself.
So let's close our time together by sharing a blessing of peace. Hold your candle in front of yourself and send this light to the place in the world that needs it most right now. Breathe in peace. And breathe out peace to the places and the people in the world that need it. And breathe in peace. Breathe peace. Be peace.
Someday, pink will just be a color, not a ribbon to remember, a best friend or a mother. Someday, you won't have to put a wig on, and a baseball cap will just be a hat, not something to hide under, 'cause your hair is gone. Someday's coming any day. You gotta believe without seeing. You gotta keep going, keep breathing. When you face a day that feels like you're gonna break, lean on the ones that love you, the guardian angels above you, and think about where pink is just another color. Someday, your time will be your own time. No waiting rooms or doctor's news that make you wanna cry. And someday, we're gonna have a party. We'll pop pink balloons with people who know love can be an army. It's an army. Someday is coming any day. You gotta believe without seeing. You gotta keep going, keep breathing. When you face a day that feels like you're gonna break, lean on the ones that love you, the guardian angels above you, and think about when pink is just another color. Ooh, just another color. Someday, and it's coming any day. You gotta believe without seeing. You gotta keep going, keep breathing. When you face a day that feels like you're gonna break, you gotta believe without seeing. You gotta keep going, keep breathing. When you face a day that feels like you're gonna break, so lean on the ones that love you, the guardian angels above you. color. Ooh, just another color. Just another color.